village in Boston. She is very proud of me. She flaunts me to her friends as a curio from India. Curiosity. It's me. I'm suffering the cold. Favorable news, I will definitely let you know. I will wire you, but I know a word is a pound. I know a word is a pound. 1893. Swami Vivekananda alighted in Chicago. No money, no warm clothes, and there was he. How he was helped by Professor J.H. White and a woman called Hare. She guided her when he lost his way. I thank you in the name of the ancient order of monks. I thank you in the name of the mother of all religions. I thank you in the name of millions and millions of Hindu people of all castes, classes, creed and sects. Sisters and brothers of America.
It fills my heart with joy unspeakable.
Sisters and brothers of America.
It fills my heart with joy unspeakable.
Sisters,
right in response to the
America.
My body welcome.
Brothers and sisters of America.
I thank you. In the name of the most testing all the arms in the world. I thank you.
Sisters,
in the name of the Father of Jesus.
America.
And I thank you. In the name of the millions in the people of all classes and states.
Brothers of my religion. But that is what we see. Mr. Xavier, who was accompanying Swamiji, said, "Oh, so this is the reason you are leaving America? The hookah?" Yes. Hookah has a lot of stories. Because of all these castes and religion, it was the same. It's the same as the blood that falls, the blood that you taste. And then, in Colombo, and Jaffna, and Tiruchirappalli, and Rameshwaram, we traveled all of those places. There was a lot of humiliation to Chennai. Before going to America, we actually stayed in Chennai for 2 months. For 2 months. chariot, and young men of Chennai, they all kind of held the chariot. Even King Ramana, he also kind of took the chariot. Swamiji up on the chariot, and they pulled the chariot, and they moved. Jai Swamiji! They're waiting for this man to come to this golden motherland. And then the entire people of Chennai, Madras, they were all celebrating, joyful, happy. They were kissing the soil where he was stepping. They were singing. About his campaign, about his policies of how he is going to save the country. On a ship. Expect 1897. He landed in Portugal. He was there. Park which was inaugurated by Swami President of Ramakrishna Mission. February 1897, Calcutta was also jubilant. Celebration all around. People were saying, Swamiji, Swamiji. So the question is, did we copy Chennai? Recently there was a revolution in Jaipur University. But it is said that something happened in the south and they copied it here in Kolkata, Jaipur University. Most of our films from Tollywood is said to be copied from south. So was this celebration that happened in Portugal was also a copy-paste of Chennai? It's just a mere question. But things were different here in Kolkata. Everybody was happy. There was Raja Binoy Kishore Dev. 28th of February, there was an official celebration there. But the most unfortunate thing was Raja Pyari Mukherjee of Bengal refused to call him Swami. Because he was a Kayastha. He was not a Brahmin. So Raja Mukherjee said, I'm not going to call him Swami. It is also said that when he came back, he was not allowed to enter Dakshineshwar temple where Thakur Sri Ramakrishna stayed, his guru. It is said that he was not allowed to enter the temple. Only after a few months, because of the news and the media and the people talking about Swamiji, when everybody was talking about what he did in the West, there was the celebration of Thakur's birthday, and then he was allowed to enter the temple premises. It is still not known whether he was allowed into that holy temple where the shrine is, where the goddess is. So the question is that how do we answer this question of the hookah? Which one is right? Which one is wrong? And there is our religion. which talks about Hoogly checkpoint. This is one write your names and keep the plates and the copies here. We will try to kind of preserve it for you. Next time you come, get your chair. Please. Including two locals, in fact excluding two locals. But that's the Canadian part of the story. In the Canadian part of the story, happening in numerous plays and another 200 websites on Google, and the usual discussion about how a diaspora was denied to become diaspora, 5 questions get asked. Years later, as a performer, the choice: do you want to be lit up or do you not want to be lit up? I asked candle number 1, do you want to be lit up? 100 years later, 102 years later, 104 years later, do you want to be lit up? Because according to the penal code then, a British colony oppressed, wanting landing rights in another British colony was legally permitted. So when Baba Gurdeep Singh contracted the ship and essentially set sail from Hong Kong, Singapore, Yokohama, Shanghai, Meiji, and in fact left the Hong Kong port and set sail for the larger British Columbia as we know it now. And when the ship anchored there, question number 1 is, did he break any international law? The answer is a resounding no. So, I asked the first candidate, would you like to be lit up? Would you really like to be lit up? An average Bangladeshi immigrant knocking at the doors from Paris to Assam, does his experience finally mapped into a performance? Will a clever Paul Van Dyke put some cries in his mix into the refugee, but the refugee himself being planted at the center and heart of the piece? Where do we understand? Who do you remix? Who do you put in an urban center and ask a simple question? That, in my artistic expression 100 years later, was I heavily political enough to tell the people that you assimilate culture, you just don't assimilate a refugee? The first candle says, I refuse to be lit up. The first candle is not lighting up. I move to the second candle. I asked the second candle, would you like to be lit up? The second candle said, would you like to see some graveyard? There are some on the screen. There is some on my body. There is some on the atmosphere. There is some on the barbed wires. There is some on the pipeline. There is some on the creepers that grow inside huge rehabilitation refugee sites. If you want to jog your memory, a local train to Ranaghat would be enough. Syria is a little too far. Or maybe the history of Cooper's camp. Or why Ranaghat is Ranaghat. Find your own Hiroshima. For the rest of your life, you're singing Blowing in the Wind without understanding the wind. I asked the second candle,
How much? Would you like to be lit up? The second candle asked a simple question. Declared he was non-violent. Yes, he had affiliations to Gadar party. But that's like saying that if you have 2 Gadar books in your house, you become a Gadri. That's like saying that all the Indian revolutionaries who fought in Iran, then Persia, Mexico, whose communist party was formed by a Calcuttan called M.N. Roy, Canada, the centerfold and the center place of the Gadar revolution, and an important Bay Area place called San Francisco, where there was a Jugantar ashram which actually coordinated what was almost an aborted armed uprising. Then why in 21st century most of the Canadian gurdwaras have been radicalized enough to say that I justify Blue Star? The second candle refuses to be lit up. I move to the third candle. Across the mantelpiece of time, across Justin Trudeau generally issuing a general apology, looking, shifting, breaking, becoming small, coming straight to your body. Because if your vagina is political, then you don't have performance anxiety. Coming really close, almost there, across the body, landscape, a lone cry by a lone flutist, almost there, near, across, disappearing in the landscape, pulling things up, moving, shifting, looking, and slowly closing down. And then asking the question, hello, the third candle, would you like to be lit up? Of almost 2.5 months, the refugees were told, apart from 1 or 2 actually allowed to enter like a carrot, go back to your country. But then my country is occupied by you. Then whose country do I go back to? The occupied of the occupier or the occupation of the occupied? And then the ship starts back, moves to Hong Kong, accosted by people, moves to Singapore, and finally enters a place called Kulpi. But what happens much later? And enters the Bengal shores, and then taken to Baj. And then people get down in Baj and they were told that you will be sent back. Many never knew what to do. Some were put on a train, and some were told that you are in a limbo. Excuses, rants, rumors, whispers, and people decided to walk to a Gurdwara in Howrah with the Guru Granth Sahib in their hands, and then came 177 rounds of ammunition across the bodies of people, and you were pumping bullets deep in their body and asking that simple question, that why the hell does Canadian history students don't study about that? Or do they study about the fact that there was a genocide? But what they don't study is that those who escaped the genocide were actually hidden in different places across the land. Were actually parts of this particular land. And those same voices get killed over the years. I'll make a small graveyard for you. I have a country called Bangladesh. The third candle refuses to be lit up. As the graveyard slowly gets formed, the third candle refuses to be lit up. As the graveyard slowly takes shape, I move to the fourth candle. I'm asking them, why do you blog so bravely in Bangladesh, and why do you get killed? I'm asking the Syrians, why do you risk the seas? Why do you get killed? I'm asking the Libyans, why do you risk the waters? And why do you get killed? In that graveyard, people after people, person after person, and we are moving into the land graveyards. To people's graveyard, to the body's graveyard, to the person's graveyard, to the liquid graveyard, to the entry graveyard, to the exit graveyard. The fourth candle says, enjoy your time, and then says, enjoy, and then says, which time? And then says, your time. Then says, time in, what is the time out? And then says, screw the refugees, they're creating too much of problems in Paris. In that scratched wall, only the T remains. The enjoy your time disappears. And people become welcome to 3 exclamation marks. If you're an outsider in Shillong, you're called a Dakar. And if you're a nobody in Paris, then you're called B-E-U-R. I never got the French pronunciation right. Welcome to. The fourth candle refuses to be lit up. 2 more candles to go, then we go back home. Monsoon super saver offer. Buy 6 unlit candles to get the 7th one free of cost. For your future epitaph or cenotaph, whichever you want to choose. So I asked the 5th candle. They're denied on their armpits with a check. They're denied on their vagina with a rape. They're denied on their instinct by asking, how lit is your clit? They're denied on their body because somewhere the center of the body still remains the political body. You can call it any other synonym, I'm sorry. Pete Seeger is Pete Seeger, Paul Robeson is Paul Robeson, and Pete Seeger and Paul Robeson were banned by the official American radio, whether we like it or we don't. And the bodies come close. Very, very close. Extremely close. Almost like enter your landscape. And then, as I take my Baj ferry to Uluberia, as I take my Uluberia ferry back to Baj, on the swirling Hoogly River, the 5th candle says, can you hear the sound? I said, which sound? He said, can you hear the sound? I said, which sound? He said, can you hear the sound? I said, which sound? He said, can you really, really, really hear the sound? I said, which sound? I said, the sound that you use all in your plays. It's become a cliche. Play that cliche again. Do not cross. The sound moves. Moves really, really, really close and tells the cinematographer, hang on. We're on the same boat here. We're documenting same things. We're stuck in that sixth candle. The last candle. And the sixth candle. A very simple question. Would you like to be lit up or won't you? And the sixth candle looks, shifts, and says the same thing as all the other candles said. मेहनत की लूट सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होती. Pash, Punjabi poet, got killed the day before he left for Canada. मेहनत की लूट सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होती. पुलिस की मार सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होती. गद्दारी नोट की मुट्ठी सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होती. बैठे बिठाए पकड़े जाना बुरा तो है, किसी सहमे से चुप में जकड़ जाना बुरा तो है, लेकिन सबसे खतरनाक नहीं होता. सबसे खतरनाक होता है घर से लौटकर ऑफिस जाना, ऑफिस से लौटकर घर आना. हमारे सपनों का मर जाना. हमारे सपनों का मर जाना. Hands, legs, and the sixth candle refusing to light up, sagging like professional breast givers' breast, which moves from taut to saggy. Because it can't suckle any more milk anymore. The sixth candle doesn't light up. I go back to my clever home, to my clever English-speaking theatre, to my clever urban audience, get my debit cards and credit card in order, keep my books, take out my final labels, and I go back home hearing terror in my mind. Who is that? Who's that? What are you? Oppressed? Oppressor? Refugee? Bangladeshi in Britain? A Canadian sick, not French enough or not Canadian enough? What are you? A Pakistani in London? An Indian in Birmingham? What are you? You're drowned. You're drenched. You're looking. You're shifting. You're shifting. You're looking. You're looking. Bhagavaddin Singh whispers in my ears. Why did you do a play for 25 odd minutes to say who a refugee is? You could do it with one sentence. I asked Bhagavaddin Singh, how do I do it? He opens his huge mouth and he says, refugees are basically in your urban contraption, in your music that goes nowhere, in your theatre that becomes bloody performative. They're basically just this. They're just this. You can't take your tongue to the head, because a refugee is a refugee is a refugee is a refugee, and you are urban, 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 clever, 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 and super clever. Checkpoint Charlie, the Nazis. Checkpoint Hoogly, you, us, and us. Jonathan Ghosh. Thank you. Bulada, Kodikari. Shanga Halda. Debraj on the photographs here. Bangladeshi bloggers, and here, Baju. One of our very good visual assemblage friends, Sudipta.
And of course, Connor and Kiran.
And Parna Mukherjee.
And Connor.
And Varun, where is
Varun.
beyond the borders.
And Cafe Toto.
And
Okay.